position is obscured.
My name is Xavier, and welcome to a troop column. Probably one of the funnest missions there ever was, except this is a very light troop column because I've over-infiltrated by mistake. Not even sure how I managed to pull that off. Regardless, here I am. Let's go up to this roof. We'll look around. We'll blow some guys up. Let's make sure we don't blow concealment. Oh wait, there's no. I'm thinking of guerrilla ops or whatever. There's no guys around here to blow concealment on. However, there are the faceless, I just remember. I still have that dark event to worry about. Completely forgot about it. Alright, everybody to the roof. It looks fine to me.
Go. No skids.
Then again, I have no idea if that, when that thing wears off. I think it's like 2 weeks or something.
Stepping off.
There, looks good. But I don't know, like, it's not gonna notify me. Snakes off to the right. So I have to constantly remember every episode to check whether or not... Oh, what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4 guys. So this is very light. There's like, what, 10 enemies? That doesn't make sense. How could there only be 4? Is that the rainbow pod? Let's come out here at an angle and look if there's more. No. 4 guys over here as well. And then snakes somewhere else. This is a triple pod. Interesting. Alright, well, that being the case, let's get ready. We'll just go over there with myself. Everyone else get up on the roof here. Let's say we're gonna go up to these guys first. Wilhelm get further back, because that heavily fortified bunker out in the street here is going to block line of sight to some extent. Zeta take the other high cover, probably Vince get someplace where you can actually shoot. Constantine get ready, and that's about it. We'll jump right into it. Hopefully these guys come towards me. These guys are pretty serious. Was that an M3 officer? I didn't even look. I think it had a lot of HP. I just assumed it was an M3 officer. It may very well not be. Why don't I bring myself up here, ready to burn from multiple angles. This actually looks pretty good. Christine can move away if she wanted to. Everyone can move up if they want to. So let's do that. Zera move over there. Let's get Vince ready to roll over here. We'll get Wilhelm ready right there. And then we'll probably need to get Constantine closer than he is, ready to go in someplace. Maybe right there. Alright, this looks just fine and dandy, unless there's a better place to put myself. Maybe there, but these guys are going over to some weird direction, so probably not. A quick end turn, great. Oh, nice. Now they're walking back that way. I hear the snake out in the back left now. Okay. The only problem here is visibility. Like, I can't really sneak up much more than I already have, so I guess I'm gonna go there, quick end turn, wait till they come back, etc., etc. Yep, there they go. It's very likely I'm going to put myself in a position, everything's going to turn around, and I'm going to find myself fighting a lot of stuff all at once. So to avoid that, let's come down here. Yes. I saw these guys right there for just a second, and here they go. Let's take a closer look now. That is an M3 officer, M3 gunner, M3 trooper, and M2 drone. That's a pod. Unfortunately, because I moved, I'm not in a good place to fight them. That's not always the case. Let's move over there. And then why don't we come upstairs here for a minute? We'll grab Christine and go run somewhere else. I don't know where. Maybe like out there to get her. Why can't I go right here with this tile? What is this? What is this? Why can't I? What the heck is this? I can't. It's not a. Okay, fine. We'll go there. Looks good. Bam. Come towards me, friend. Yes! Okay, hopefully they don't go too far. They're M3, so I think they have higher mobility. They could get very close. Oh, perfect. Other pod is missing, and here we go. What should we start with? Are we going to kill them all right now? It's actually conceivable that we won't. And in that case, they'll probably be flanking me, so why don't... No, let's toss an aid protocol on Constantine. Perfect. Then we're going to go on Overwatch with Vince. And then, other than that, we're just going to go to town here. We're going to go to town, just like this. Look at that phosphorus, amazing! Burn. Ination. You're my friend. Bam, 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 and bam. Alright, 6, 6. 5 and a burning, and a shred for 4. Wow, that's actually pretty good. So decent damage, but I'm starting to get to the point where M3 Go what? Go box it? Donut in a box? Is that why they always want to box things? Vince, go for it! Swinging a hit, but Look what's happening now. Hit for 4? That's a possibility. All right, Vince again. Wow, critical hit there with Vince for 8. Okay, now this, whatever it was, is burning because of the fighter and the drone comes out, but it's immune. Yeah, this is where a flamethrower falls off heavily. So I'm probably never going to get the M3 flamethrower. I have to research, what the heck, the armor, like the heavy armor. Then I have to research, like, the Warden armor. Then I have to, I think, research the heavy armor ×2. Then I have to do a Muton Elite Autopsy. And then I have to spend like $300 a piece or whatever for the Mark III Burninator. So yeah, Burninations are kind of very strange in this game. They start out insanely, like just straight up wipe a pod in the first couple of months. And then they end up doing this. Like, this isn't even really good. This guy over here might be dealt with, and that was with a combo with a crit from an Overwatch specialist with elevation. This guy's not even close to being dealt with. The drone barely gets scratched, and this guy way out there, he's not going to be dealt with either. So we might deal with one thing total between that one Burnination and Vince. We're at that stage of the game where things are getting very serious. Now, we're gonna have to deal with this officer somehow. This guy's burning. Isn't this guy also burning because they ran through the fire? Yes. Wilhelm can kill the drone. Constantine can come down here and probably wipe this guy out. Will he get spotted in the process? That's the thing. There's no safe place to bring him. I guess we'll just have to pop a Fortify. Let's pop a run and gun unlike the last mission. I noticed while editing I didn't even have running guns, so I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Regardless, in we go. Jump right there. Hey, Constantine, officer, 100% to hit, 90% to crit to go. Oh my heavens. There's actually an almost very high likelihood he's not going to kill this thing. But regardless, yep. We're going to do it, but regardless, we're not going to kill him. We critically, look at that. We critically hit him. We burned him, we Overwatch shot him, and he's still alive. That is some craziness. However, we have Wilhelm. A Wilhelm, 100% a drone, a boom. Thank the heavens for Wilhelm. We need coil weapons, and we need them like yesterday. Also, walk fire, 100% officer. Wow, that was dramatic. Got some loot while we're at it. Advanced hair trigger, advanced expanded magazine. All right, why don't we go move up here with Christine, take a look around, see what we're gonna... Okay, they're very close. They're on alert. They're probably gonna come in, and that's gonna be that. There's gonna be, I think, 12 enemies. Yeah, I'm almost certain there's gonna be 12. 56% with Zara, and that's all she can do. That's not what I want. Let's come down here instead, and let's see if we can do some sort of 58% on this guy. Huh. Should I just do a... suppression makes no sense. Flush? No, that makes no sense. I guess I'm just going to take a regular 58, or I could Overwatch for when these things come in. Probably not. Let's just do it. 58%. Maybe we can lock down an elite trooper, and he'll burn to death. God, she's still using a laser weapon? I needed me some coil guns yesterday. All right, this guy's got like a 66% to burn to death. This guy also 66% to burn to death. Not very good, because probably one of them will not burn to death, and then we'll have all kinds of issues. These guys activate. Fantastic. This is a much easier pod, all M2s. I can probably deal with these guys somehow. All right, this guy makes a run for it. Oh, Constantine, close combat specialist. 52, 62 with Grays, swing and a miss. That's unfortunate. This friend is going to just wiggle, I guess. Here comes a reaction shot against Zera, of course. 48%, swing and a hit. And that's that. All right, well then. I would have liked to have activated these guys with Overwatch, but you can't have everything all the time, it seems. This makes a lot of sense here with Wilhelm. Let's toss up a fortified, just in case it doesn't go right. Oh, Wilhelm is a rapid fire now. Fantastic. 57%, Wilhelm. Did you miss? You sure did. Let's pop a reload, and let's go for a rapid fire now. 62% with hyperactive pupils and locked on, and even -15 from rapid fire. Number 1, miss. Number 2, finally, we hit. But we only hit for 6? That was like an unbelievably awful string of events there on Wilhelm. Well, let's do this. I'm pretty sure if I come down here, that gunner is going to get some flanks on me. At the same time, what am I going to do about it? Vince. Interesting. You could move all... Wait, is this cover? Did it get blown up somehow? Yes, it did. So we're not going to get elevation with Vince unless I move... Yeah, no, we're just not going to get it. an interesting predicament to be in. Maybe I should dash Vince up here. No, that puts him in a really sticky situation. Huh. Well, this is interesting. 54, 56, 56, 50. We could suppress the two in the back. That'll deal with them to some extent. The gunner, I have honestly no idea what I'm going to do about. I wish I could maybe just run up here in the open and burn him from this tile. That seems super dangerous. Did this car explode yet? It looks like... I think so. I think it did. Let's move up with me and see what happens. Do we activate something? Does something happen? Nope, we're all good. Can I throw an incendiary? Ah, one tile short. Can I burninate? Probably one tile short. Can burninate this guy, but that doesn't matter, and I can't hit those guys. All right, well, I could rouse the gunner and pray for luck, or I could rouse these guys. That's not very good, because I actually have some means to control them with Zera. The gunner is my number one concern. Can I move down here? Actually, no. There we go. Zera can see the gunner and suppress. I think this is the smart move. Let's go for it. We'll bring her down. I think we'll suppress the gunner. I do not want that guy taking shots. We'll leave the other two guys alone. Where is it? Back over there. Fantastic. We can deal with them with maybe a roust or something. Let's dash down here with... You know what? We're going to get ever vigilant at the end of the turn, so that's not going to help too much. Let's dash Vince into the smoke.
All right, I'll go.
Or just move him into the smoke, at least. And then toss up an Overwatch. And at this point, Constantine probably needs to worry about killing some of these things. I have to kill this thing at the very least to ensure that it doesn't flank us and knock down the Zera's Overwatch. So we'll come out here, 91% with the Grays, close encounters. Do I have close encounters? I believe so. For some reason, there we go. Now it's modeling. Yep, we do. Guaranteed death, a boom. Fantastic. How much ammo do we have left? 2. That's just enough for close combat specialists. Let's move right up here for a flank. Point blank shot. I think we have a hair trigger on Constantine. He should shut this guy down if he doesn't burn to death, because he'll then probably run or something like that. Christine stays still. And now it's just a matter of what do I want to do about these last 3 remaining guys? Do I want to rocket them, roust them, and incendiary one of them? It's a very good question. I'm kind of thinking incendiarying one of them is probably smarter. Yep, let's do that. All right, incendiary lock down the sergeant. We're going to have 2 enemies who can take actions here. The sentry, who has red fog, and the grenadier. I don't want to break concealment here with Christine, so I think what I'm going to do is... Then again, does she have... You know what? Whatever the last pod is, it cannot be that bad. Like, it really can't. What's her chance to slice these things? 91%, but for pathetic amounts of damage. I think let's, why don't we lock down one of them with a flashbang? Do I even need to, though? Do I need to? Do I not need to, though, is probably a better question. Let's toss up a body shield against this dude for here. Let's do it. Bam. I don't care about concealment. Whatever the last pod is, it's only 4 enemies, so who cares? At most, it might even be 3 or 2 or something. Hopefully it's 4, because I need corpses, and please be a sectoid. Alright, this guy does not burn to death. 33% chance of that. Here comes another burn over there on the sergeant. Hit for 3. A grenadier doesn't know what's going on. He's all disoriented. Out of nowhere came a flashbang right in his face. And a gunner, while suppressed, is now going to shoot at me. Or, okay, covering fire. Also, that's going to help quite a bit. So covering fire and suppression debuff. Only 12% to hit. Swing and a miss. I'm in the smoke. Fantastic. Here comes my Overwatch with Vince. Surprising that he took that shot before Constantine. I was really expecting advanced hair trigger, advanced focus. I was really expecting him to use that shot against the sentry and Constantine to use his shot against the other guy. So now we have an uncontrolled sentry. Grenadier's going to shoot me in the smoke. Who cares? That looks pretty cool, though. And now the sentry's going to... Oh, here we go, Constantine. Yeah. Well, close combat specialist is not doing us any favors today. 54-64 miss. Guy moves up, hits me 59% with aggressive, super aggressive flank. Wow. All right, well, that's how that happens. What are you going to do? A constant, or no, Wilhelm, 77%, shut down the sentry. Would have been nice if you would, you know, hit him a little bit more before with those 3 shots you had. But you can't always get all the things you want, I suppose, is what you're trying to tell me. Why don't we move Constantine? He has no reload. Interesting. No free reload. Let's toss that up. I don't know if I want to use my Burninators, but at the same time, if I don't, who's going to deal with these guys, right? Maybe, well... Wilhelm has the ability to move and shoot. So why don't we throw him down in the smoke there? Fantastic, he got a kill, so implacable. And now we have a 92 or a 57, or if I really wanted to be cheeky, 242s. That sounds kind of fun. Wilhelm, make up for your RNG, friends. So we're gonna miss number 1. Number 2, though, locked on hyperreactive pupils. Nope.
I've got nothing.
All right, 42, 62. So Wilhelm's missed like a 6. That's actually 52, 72, 72, like 72, like 52. Not the best game for Wilhelm, it would seem. All this being the case, I think the smart move here is Constantine to shut down the Grenadier with a 76% stun, I guess. Maybe. Nice, great. And then let's have probably Zera continue to do the same thing she was doing, suppressing ye old gunner out in the oblivious void here. Fantastic. This is just taking 14 hours to finish up this mission. I think I want to try to, if possible, use Christine here to kill this guy. Let's move back a little bit, though. She's a little too far out for comfort. And 66%, a basic SMG. Still couldn't kill him. Okay, I don't want to use any more burns. This guy's shut down, that guy's dealt with. I just want to shoot this guy to death. Let's move me up a few more tiles. I think my smoke's gone anyway. 62%, basic SMG. Okay. Well, last option here. I'm gonna have to use Xwynns, 73%. All right. Well, there we go. And he burns for 3. After all of that. All right, here comes the final pod. It is just double snake, but that's an M3 snake. There are M3s left and right, but it's just double snake. It's double snake, and one of them's a snipe. Snipey snake. The other one, though, oh, what the heck? Gunner, well suppressed. 1%. Grace. This is another one of those fun missions. Vince, pop a free reload. Let's get me probably... actually, maybe it makes sense here to just blow the snake's cover. That makes a lot of sense. Let's do it. 1.88 tiles, scatter, bam, rockets ahoy. Well, hit for 8, hit for 4. The flanky snake, if we flank, it's going to move and can't shoot. So there's that. Unfortunately... Well, look at that. You can apparently do this. If Christine comes out here, this thing is locked down for sure because it's going to run away. Can we deal with everything else? Constantine, maybe, if possible, could you come in here and flank the gunner? No. Could you come over here? No. You come over here in close encounters or whatever, I guess, kind of point-blank range. That's my best bet. 67, really? Nope. I think we're going to go for a 56 first, close encounters on the gunner. Wow. 66 with Grace. Miss. Wonderful. What do I want to do here? Probably, let's take out that Grenadier from behind, because I don't know who else is going to do it. Looks good. 67 and 77 was great. Okay. Well, Wilhelm, pop a free reload, 77%, hyperreactive pupils locked on. Oh, Wilhelm, you silly goose. Let's just move up here with Wilhelm so where we can see the gunner, and let's just toss out a few more volume of fire shots here. 57, nah, let's go for 242s rapid fire Wilhelm. Number 1, now he's finally starting to hit. Number 2, locked on. Oh, he's dead. Well, I guess Wilhelm makes up for his bamboozling ways by doing what he just did. That's good. What we need to do now is execute Snake, though, in supreme manner. Where can Snake be seen? Answer with Zera. No such place. Interest. Okay. Let's do this, then. Could she toss up a body shield? Yes, perfect. Let's have Christine toss up a body shield against the Viper Elite. We'll have her slice the Viper Elite very close to this snake, forcing it to move and not take a shot. Meanwhile, hopefully she does... Actually, 76%. Can I move out for Lone Wolf and still get the... attack? It says I'm going to go right here anyway, right? If I went there, would I get the lone wolf? Yes. Do I have the lone wolf right now? The answer is yes, I do. All right, never mind. Well, this is not like my best move in the world, but hey, it's good enough. Let's go for it. Slice of the dice, 76% against ridiculous snake out in open Christine with body shield. Hit for 9 with a basic sword. That's incredible. All right, so let's finish this up then in style. Let me just check one more time. Any place you can shoot, anywhere, any such thing. You can shoot the other snake over here. You'd have to at least run the Overwatch. I suppose there's that. Let's do it. We'll bring you up. And then last but not least, Vince, did you pop a free reload? I believe you did. Yeah, because you got full ammo. And so what this means is I was thinking of dashing you up here to have you finish off that snake, but it won't work because you used a free reload. And if I just run up here, there's a good chance you won't be able to help. What if we tossed an aid protocol on Christine then? Double down on her standing in the open like a complete doofus. And Zera, you know what? Is it possible? Let's toss up a free reload. Can you area suppress them both? Unfortunately, no. So I'm just going to go for a single suppressor in here on that snake. It's not the one that can have Shadow Step. And I suppose, Vince, you're just going to move up. All right, interesting turn of events this mission. Lightning reflexes, Blade Storm. Okay, swing and a miss, 0%. That wasn't going anywhere. Oh, auto bind. Evasive bonus lost. Well, you can't... Though I hate all these stupid things. God, I hate everything in the game that is automatic. Like, hey, bind, 100%. Doesn't matter that we have Blade Storm, Evasive, Hard Target, Aid Protocol, Body Shield. The snake doesn't care. It's just like, you know what, we'll make mechanics, and then we'll make mechanics that don't care about mechanics. And more mechanics. No mechanic caring mechanics. Anyway, let's go up here. A Constantine, shut down this snake. That's 100% boom. Yep, I mean, it's kind of the dumbest thing the snake can do, too, which is the funniest thing about it. In any event, let's grab Christine now and go slice the other snake, forcing it to, once again, run away. This is what happens when the enemy gets squad sights. Not quite the same thing as when I get squad sight. Graze 73. All right. What can we do here to finish this snake up in style? I could make it run. All right, let's bring me up. We'll grab this loot. We got a conditioning. Fantastic. And events. Can you see the snake? Yes, you can right there. Let's move up. Let's go on a ye old Overwatch. Fantastic. Let's grab me, and we'll make that snake just take a little stroll here. A little bit of a stroll, snake. A little bit of a stroll. Just walk that up, or, you know, burn it to death. Well, I guess that was a mission. Operation Corpulent Armlets. A success. What a weird mission. So I missed, like, every shot. The snake, like, just is like, what's RNG? I don't care. And then I'm like, snake, why did you use your what's RNG? I don't care move? It was the dumbest thing you could do. Well... I mean, I still took 2 wounds, but I think that was mostly just RNG. Then again, I didn't really play too carefully. It was 12 enemies. Regardless, it's done. Let's go gear up a supply raid. Key All-Star MVP player. Well, it's not Wilhelm for missing so much. I don't think it's Zetter for taking 2 shots. It's certainly not Christine for doing, like, 1 flashbang. I don't think anyone. That was, like, equally pretty terrible all around. Anyway, 13 days on me and 8 days on Zetter. A very poor performance, but hey, I over-infiltrated it, so we did it, I guess, very easily. A bunch of hair triggers, corpses, officer drone, Viper, 7 alloys, 10 Illyrium. That's pretty pathetic, and 44 supplies. All these are pretty pathetic. Why can't I get some good loot? Like, where the hell are the sectoids? I need sectoids. I need mutons and dromedons. Like, not troopers. So many troopers. Any event. What's going on here? Nothing. Nothing. Nothing here. Nothing there. Everything's good. Strength here probably went down from 3 to 2. Yes, it did. And I suppose it's time to gear this up. And as soon as this is done, I think I'm just going to run this HQ. Right after that. Maybe we'll bring a real squad this time, and I can use Death from Above. And, you know, just click 100 times or something. But for now, a supply raid, 6 days, 4 hours, bam. And here's the squad. I'm going to plan on boosting this one up to 118%. We have Christine, Constantine, Wilhelm, Josh Ross, yep, Macronova, Vince, and Server Cats. Good lord. This is going to be one heck of a mission. I also got my acid grenade here. I got dragon rounds on Vince. Anything that activates will probably, like, 2 things right there shut down, or maybe... Did it get nerfed to 50% yet? Probably. So maybe 1 thing shut down out of 2 just from fire. Josh now has Talon rounds for the extra crit. That'll be fantastic. We don't have any, what is it called? Juan Pablo's here, unfortunately, for the extra holo target. But then again, I still haven't even got, like, the holo targeter upgrade, so it's probably not that big of a deal. Let's also toss a suppressor over here. I think, elite suppressor, bam, just help out a little bit more with the infiltration, 119%. Yeah, this looks really good, really strong. Looks like I'm short 1 piece of armor here. Bam. I don't... Wow, that's apparently what Vince looks like. It's like a tiger. Like an absolute villainous tiger. I do have a mag rifle, but I don't know who owns this mag rifle. I don't want to mess around with swapping weapons, because then it changes the colors of weapons. It probably makes a lot of sense, but I don't really need to do it. Advanced expanded magazine, advanced hair trigger, elite hair trigger. That's a lot better. Elite auto loader. Can we do anything else elite? Nope. I do have a lot of weapons. Maybe I should go through and just, like, look for stuff. So Macronova still has a regular suppressor. We could probably upgrade that. Yeah, advanced. Wait, do we even want a suppressor on Macronova? Advanced expanded magazine, sure. Laser sight. Wow, yeah, I guess I don't have any better ones. We do have a lot of advanced scopes. Interestingly enough. Maybe I should give a scope to someone. Who would use a scope? Wilhelm, he already has an advanced scope. Any elite scopes? Nope. Advanced autoloader, no elite ones. Advanced expanded magazine, no elite ones. Alright, so basically, we're probably good. Constantine, do you need an advanced suppressor? I mean, it does seem like the advanced autoloader would be a lot better for you. Let's give that advanced suppressor to someone else. Or just nobody at all, because... Does it really even matter? Servercat has advanced suppressor already. All right, we're good enough. 118% infiltration, all kinds of tools, 7 guys. This is going to be a probably, I guess, moderate heavy troop column. This will be a fun one. We'll find out in the not too distant future.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Forgot to click the button there for a second. All right, now then, how long till this destroyed relay? Looks like we have a couple days. It's still light. It's a strength 2. We're liberated here, strength 2. That's getting done. It might almost make sense. If New Indy is pulling 1 point of strength out, maybe I have an opportunity here to go full-on intel. Maybe... Ah, Zanai. I haven't used Zanai in forever. Maybe I can come over here and also find a troop column, like switching over to full intel and scanning here. I don't need to scan here because we have the intel. This is liberated. We're not doing any more missions here. I don't particularly care about East Africa. Let me look at it, though. East Africa. We do have Liberation 1 done. I could either search for Liberation 2 there, which I don't particularly care. Oh, wait, no. I gotta go finish making contact. How important is it that I do that now? Probably important, but I also want to get a... It would be awesome to find another troop column before this finishes up. So, and I have plenty of time. I'll just let Western Europe sit around. Let's scan for a troop column. 5 days, 19 hours, jailbreak. We could do this, but we have resistance personnel, resistance personnel, resistance personnel. Extremely light, another resistance personnel. That's pretty good. That's 4. Professor Google and Nick Grimm. 5 days, 19 hours. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That'll fill up our haven completely. However, what do we have to go on that mission? Let's think here for a second. Looking at the barracks, I have the following. I have Shug, Matt, Mag, Black Swimmer. Any liaisons of high rank? No. I could cancel someone's training. Faraday. Alexander's here. Here's the problem. I don't feel comfortable running missions now. There's too many M3s, even extremely light M3s. Like that extremely light smash and grab, not this mission, but yesterday's mission. Oh my god, like, luckily I had a pretty good squad there. I feel like if I were to send Faraday and, like, Mag in on this mission, which should be otherwise easy, normally, like, if we weren't into M3 territory, I would definitely do this. But since we have M3 territory, this could be a really long map. It could be a trap. And it's not... I don't necessarily need more rookies. I have some I can hire. It sucks for the ones that are on that mission, though. Well, then again, they can show up again later. But it just seems like way too big of a risk. It was normally a good mission, but right now, when we're behind in techs, weapon tech... Yeah, we still have 8 days on coil guns. So we're behind on weapon tech, and M3s are on the board. This is strength 2. It might go higher. It's probably going to go higher, because once we do this one, the network tower will be unlocked, and Advent will want to move a point of strength in there. It just seems like too much risk. Or, the alternative is I could cancel some training, but I have been canceling training all game long. I guess I could bring Amaral. What if I brought Amaral and Freytech? But when is Freytech ever going to actually train, like, his skills? There's no one even to train. I guess I could... Nah, I can't bring Steph and Mr. K on this kind of mission. It's too dangerous, I think. It's just too dangerous at this point in time for minimal rewards. I mean, you know, 3 extra rebels would be nice. 2 rookies would be okay, but I don't have a good feeling about it. I feel like I'm gonna die a horrific death for very minimal gains, so I think I have to skip it. Let's keep scanning. All right, we hit this 100%. I think the plan was over-infiltrate. It's now very light. Operation Blighted Flower. Don't see any real reason to not over-infiltrate that. We'll keep scanning. Here we go. 1 day, destroy relay counters at dark events. Well, not doing that. Operation Pious Leader, whatever dark event you are. I guess we'll find out in just a second. Here comes my shredder rounds. Awesome. Let's go check out the proving grounds. I do have a fair bit of money now. What do I want to do? Battlefield medicine would be good. Venom would be okay. Good gas suppressors, no. I want to do skull mining, but I can't because of the engineers still. Maybe I'll build a shiv. Just blow a lot of money on a shiv. You know what? I think I will. Bam! Welcome... Okay, Spark. Whatever they're called. I'm not going to call them Spark. I'm calling them shivs. Sparks is dumb. Alright, here we go. 7 days, 3 hours, smash and grab extremely lights. Now that is a mission that is worth doing an extremely light attempt on. The reason being that there's good rewards from it. Versus over here, where I would get $20 worth of rookies for this mission and 3 rebels. When I have 10 rebels, I can literally just put everyone on recruit for like 2 days and just go right up. So before I finish this, we're at very light vulnerable. This is as high as this is going to get. We've already hit our 125% tick, meaning this is probably a exactly 10 enemy. No, it was, well, I guess it could be 12 or 11. I guess it could be anything. Regardless, it's 10 to 12 total. Operation Blighted Flower. It's a Liberation 3 with 5 people. However, Liberation 3s have lots of Faceless, and do we still have the Dark Event for more Faceless? Alien Survivability. They get a bonus hit point. Interesting. Preparing that. Where is Alien Infiltrator Ambush on the Populace? Yes, so there's going to be about 10 million Faceless on this mission. How am I going to deal with that? Russell doesn't even have his good sword. It's going to be dicey. It looks like it's going to be easy, but it's actually going to be dicey. So, once we're returning, a Liberation 3 very light with 8,000 Faceless on the map. And then immediately gearing up a Smash and Grab. 7 days. And then probably the mission after that is going to be a supply raid. And then a Smash and Grab, and then probably a HQ, I think, or something. Or maybe something else will come up in the meantime, but yeah. That's it for today, I believe. I guess until tomorrow. Right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Heavens. There's actually an almost very high likelihood he's not going to kill this thing. But regardless, yep. We're going to do it, but regardless, we're not going to kill him. We critically, look at that. We critically hit him, we burned him, we Overwatch shot him, and he's still alive. That is some crazy.